afternoon to all. My presentation topic is corporate moral agency of holistic perspective. First of all, I would state the issue. What is the problem that which I am dealing with? In our day-to-day conversation, we we ascribe moral praise or blame to any corporate who does something good or bad. So my question is, does it make any sense to assign moral responsibility or moral praise or blame to an inanimate object like corporation? First of all, let me tell you that why this is an issue. The issue arises because morality morality only deals with the action of human being. The only human beings are the subject of moral scrutiny. No other being other than human being would be who could be the subject matter of morality. So even not all human beings are subject matter of morality. Insane children, they are not a subject matter of morality. So when all human beings are not a subject matter of morality, then what does, even animals are not a subject matter of morality, then does it make any sense to bring an inanimate entity like corporation into the domain of morality? So this is the problem of my paper. So my paper is trying to address this question, that what is the basis of, or is there any basis to assign moral responsibility to a corporation? Because it sounds quite odd to say that corporation X is morally responsible for its action. So when we say that corporation X is morally responsible for its action, so whom do we refer? Do we refer to individual members who constitute the corporation, or who are the part and parcel of corporation, or we basically our statement doesn't have any sense. We just say that corporations are morally responsible, but we don't mean it. I would say that it makes a lot of sense to say that corporations are morally responsible for their action as well as omission. And my argument will have some justification. So before I so basically I would be offering three justification for my statement. The first one is that ascription of moral responsibility to corporation is not logical necessity, but a pragmatic necessity. Pragmatic necessity in the sense that it has a practical utility to hold a corporation morally responsible. Why does it hold a practical utility? To understand this point, we have to understand the purpose of morality. So we're assigning a moral responsibility. So when we assign a person or individual human being morally responsible, so what do we benefit? Basically, we can see the person develop some kind of remorse. And the person can change his or her behavior in future. So the only purpose of assigning moral responsibility, not only purpose, but one of the major purposes of assigning moral responsibility to human being is to see that the same behavior, the person should change their behavior in future. Similarly, so when we assign moral responsibility to corporation, we expect that corporation should change its behavior in future. And second, The counter argument could be that corporation will not change its behavior unless and until individual within the corporation changes their behavior. It's true, but individuals identify themselves with the corporation. So when we assign moral responsibility to corporation, so indirectly it affects the individual being who are the member of the corporation, and they can change their behavior. So that is why I say that ascription of moral responsibility has pragmatic utility, because our purpose is solved. And second, that why we cannot assign moral responsibility, or why we cannot reduce moral responsibility to individual member within the corporation, because the corporate action is the result of a complex structure of cause and effect. Basically, it is extremely difficult to pinpoint where the mistake, where the wrong thing happened within the corporation, because a lot of individuals are acting under one corporation. So it is difficult to pinpoint the mistake. So assigning responsibility is the effect which is done for a cause, that is wrongdoing. But in a corporate setup, sometimes it is extremely difficult to pinpoint the mistake, or pinpoint the mistake of individual action. So therefore, we cannot say that individuals within the corporation are responsible if anything wrong goes in the corporation. That is another reason for saying that corporations are morally responsible. And the third, by assigning moral responsibility, our purpose of assigning means the purpose is fulfilled to a large extent. I'm not saying that when we assign moral responsibility to corporation, our purpose, that is rectification of behavior in future, will be completely changed. It doesn't happen. Even it will not be happen in case of human being. Can we expect that when we hold a human being morally responsible, the human being, each and every person their behavior will be changed in the future? It doesn't happen with human being. So similarly, it cannot happen with the corporation. And one of the counter argument could be that okay, even if we hold a corporation responsible, basically the person, that CEO or the person who is holding highest position in corporation, they can easily change their job. It is ultimately it is the individual members who would be the sufferer. Though this could be one of the limitation, but still I think that assigning a moral responsibility to corporation can check the corporate action. Now the question is it me who is making this argument for the first time? No, it is not me who is making this argument for the first time.
You have 2 minutes to conclude, please.
I have?
Yes, sir, you have taken 8 minutes, so you have 2 minutes more to.
Okay, it is Peter French who has developed this argument, and I am following his argument with my own justification. So Peter French, for the first time, said that corporation can be treated like human being, full-fledged moral human being, and since they can be treated as human being, they can be treated as full-fledged moral person. And why they could be treated as a full-fledged moral person? Because the way human being acts by following belief, desire, intention, in the same way corporate acts with a certain mechanism called corporate internal decision structure, which follows the pattern of human behavior. Therefore, corporation can be held morally responsible. Thank you very much for patient listening. I am open to questions and suggestions.
Thank you very much for a very interesting presentation on the morality among the corporate sector. That's a very good topic.